welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are taking you out of Dollar Tree, out of the craft stores, and we're gonna find some really awesome craft supplies at regular old retail stores. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you so much for tuning in today. Like I mentioned, we're going to be taking you guys to different stores where I feel you can find some pretty awesome stuff to get your craft on. If you guys enjoy budget-friendly DIYs, home decor, home improvement, I would love to invite you to become part of the DIY family by subscribing to my channel. Ignore that fly that's flying in here. It's been trapped for a little while. And notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I felt like, I don't know why I'm yelling. Or I'm yelling because I hear my AC in the background. It's kind of loud in here just because, let me see, my starting to melt, starting to sweat. It's really hot in here in this garage. Anyway, I found that this video would be the perfect example to show you guys that you can step out of your traditional craft stores, including Dollar Tree, and find some really awesome stuff to get your craft on. And sure, maybe you won't buy it for $1, but you might find stuff that's $1.20, $2, $3, $4, what have you. So today I'm just going to show you a little bit of the things that I found at Ross, Tuesday Morning, and Big Lots. Alright, so we're going to start at Ross Dress for Less and the occasional craft supply. So just taking a really short stroll through the craft supplies that I can find. I did find this pack of 2 chalkboards. I know they have some similar to this at Dollar Tree, but if you can find them, you may find them at Ross for $2.99. And then I always go to the section near the dressing room where they have like all the art supplies and stuff. I'm always seeing these canvases or the packs of the canvas. And this is actually a pretty big size. It comes in a pack of 4, and you can see it's not going to be very expensive. It's about $10.99. I think it might be a little bit cheaper than if you were finding it at a regular craft store. I found this pack of 3, and they're 36 by 48. I did end up making a really awesome piece with this. I think it was only $12.99 for the 3, and you guys can see they're enormous. Typically, you would probably pay a lot more for just one of these, and I did recreate this piece using my Cricut also and some vinyl. So, you know, you can always look outside of looking online for something that looks more high-end, and you can make it for super cheap. So I was really lucky that I found these at Ross. You can also find canvas sets that have the paintbrushes and the acrylic paint with it. This is perfect for anybody who does like painting for a hobby, or you guys know there's so many Dollar Tree DIYs that are made using the canvas. So you can always opt for this. If you can't find the canvas at your Dollar Tree, you might checking this out. I do like that it has the paintbrushes and the acrylic paints as well. There's always this little section where they just kind of shove or like throw stuff onto the shelves, so I always have to pick through like everything and see what they have. And I actually did see this little carrying case, I guess, with some storage bins, and it has a total of 16 storage bins. You could find these at Dollar Tree, probably like the smaller storage bins, but I like this because it has its carrying case, so it may be easier to keep all your smaller craft stuff organized. On top of that, it's only $14.99, so either way would probably be cheaper to buy it this way than it would be if you purchased individually at Dollar Tree, and then you get the carrying case with it. I know I already said carrying case like 3 times, but I was excited about it. I should have bought it, but I didn't. And then I really like that they're kind of putting more packs of like markers and gel pens and stuff. These are perfect, especially for those like me who love doing hand lettering, doing hand-lettered signs, as well as like doing your planners. It's always really nice to have lots of colorful pens to go along with that. And I think for $16.99, this is not that bad for 48 pieces. And again, in that same section, you're going to find tons of different like sketch pads or planners. And sometimes in some random bins, you're going to find wood signs or pallets that you can use to create your own signs. So this is always one spot that I try to look, like down the aisles. This piece is only $3.99, which is not that bad. And then they also have like other signs that, you know, may not be selling that you can remake to whatever you want it to look like. All right, so heading on over to Tuesday Morning, which is more of like a home decor and home goods store, but they do have some really neat craft stuff if you look closely. So they do tend to have certain aisles, and sometimes like in the clearance section, they'll have some baskets and bins. And here you're just gonna find a lot of notepads, and there's honestly a lot of like random stuff. So I'm just kind of strolling down the aisles and definitely looking for those red sticker tags, because those are typically the clearance tags. So you guys can see here, this is a cute sign that's $3.17 if you want to keep it like that, or if you want to repurpose it into something different. And then again, they have a ton of baskets with just random stuff in there. So you definitely have to dig to find some gems. But you'll be seeing that I'm finding a lot of stuff that you can use for like your Cricut machines if you do have some. And then I actually found this one also, which is like a sign ready to be made. I made something similar to this a while back using Dollar Tree stuff, but this was like $6.37. Anyway, I didn't like get it or anything, but I thought it was cool that you know, it's already kind of ready for you to make it. So you'll find a lot of cardstock or a lot of like craft paper. You know, these packs were about $2.50. If you like doing scrapbooking or anything like that, and then you guys will see that I'm going to be finding a lot of vinyls. So if you don't want to use stuff or buy through Cricut or whatever, yeah, so I'm just going to kind of show you guys the random things that I found that I thought were pretty cool. So I found this pack of markers that's similar to the ones that I found at Ross. These were a little bit more expensive by a few dollars, but I feel like they had brighter colors than the ones at Ross, which if you prefer brighter colors, I would go for that. And then you have these little paper cutters and stuff and more vinyl. All right, so last but not least, we're heading on over to Big Lots, which it's more random that you find craft supplies. It's going to be more of like the home decor that you can remake, possibly. I always go after the season is over when the clearance sales are out. So I always just go directly to those sections where I see the clearance. Alright, so you guys can see that there's wreath forms and then like the wicker wreaths. These are about $10, but then you take off the percentage of whatever the clearance sale is for. And then also have some succulents that are a little bit bigger than ones you would find at Dollar Tree. At least the ones that I found at Dollar Tree. So they are on sale. They're about $1.50. I guess depending on where you would get your like more bang for your buck, that's where I would go. And again, a lot of seasonal stuff that you can use to make for like the next year when you want to create some seasonal crafts. And then in the decor area where they have all the signs, there's a ton of really cute signs that I would normally not pay $14 for something like this just because that's how I am. Maybe other people would, but you know, while it's on clearance, why not? And then you could always remake it to something that fits your theme or your colors or whatever it is, or whatever DIY you're making at that point. But yeah, just, you know, like I said, Big Lots is very random, so you'll find the stuff in like the home decor, like the seasonal home decor, but just in like random aisles. Like for example, in this aisle where there's like tools and stuff, I did find these rolls of twine. And I know twine and rope are a big deal on YouTube because we can make a lot of crafts with twine and rope. So I actually did end up buying these just for future DIYs. And then I also found some rope just laying around there also. It's like vinyl rope or nylon rope. So I don't know, depending on what look you're going for. I feel like this would be used more for like a boho look or more like modern look. But then yeah, after this you guys will see some more spring signs that are on sale. Alright guys, so there you have it. When you are having a hard time finding the stuff that us DIYers use that are from Dollar Tree, and you know, sometimes I do like going to the thrift stores and I like buying stuff at different places. Don't feel like you're stuck purchasing from like one specific place, because if you just kind of step out of your comfort zone, you might be able to find some really amazing stuff at other places. Like honestly, I go to Ross for like the good deals on clothes, even though like the clothes are a little wonky. But every once in a while I do see some really cool stuff. And you know, if it's there and it's cheap, you might as well just add it to your stockpile. I don't know, don't go spending money just to spend money. Make sure that you guys need it. So you guys saw that, super easy to just keep your eye peeled and find really awesome crafts in retail stores. You guys, if you did enjoy this video, I would truly appreciate you guys leaving me a thumbs up, leave me your comments, questions, concerns down below, and especially please don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.